Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mark Dixon.
Well, it's certainly not an ideal Columbus Day Monday across Connecticut, as we've got some clouds across the state, cooler temperatures, a bit of a breeze, and at times a little drizzle, but at least it's not an all-out rain as we look at our early warning pinpoint Doppler. The state's only live radar not indicating any sort of organized rain, and that will be the case as we head through the rest of today. Now, temperatures, they peaked many hours ago in the pre-dawn hours shortly after midnight when we had readings in the 60s and even low 70s in parts of Connecticut. Temperatures this afternoon will remain fairly steady in the 50s and low 60s with the clouds and that east-northeasterly breeze. So right now we're 59 in the capital city, 58 in Waterbury, 60 Norwich along the shoreline, 60 to 62 from Groton through New Haven into Bridgeport, and even mid-50s, of course, in the Northwest Hills. We've got that east-northeasterly wind at around 5 to 15 miles an hour, helping to lock in that cooler air. There's our iCam view from Hartford, where you can see just the drizzle collecting on the camera lens as we look to the southeast toward the Travelers Tower there, kind of obscuring the view. Our view from New Haven showing the cloudy skies over the Elm City, and as well checking out the scene live from New London. Extensive cloud cover, and you can see the wind there blowing the flag. That wind will remain up today. So we've got this boundary that has made its way from our north yesterday when we had temperatures in the low 80s, now to our southwest. Now we're on the cooler side of that front. So that is why today temperatures are lower than yesterday. But this front works back to the northeast tomorrow, tapping into some much warmer air to our southwest. So as we look at Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, at the noon hour, you'll see the extensive gray representing the cloud cover that's going to hang tough this afternoon, that northeast onshore flow. At times, a little drizzle across Connecticut. And overnight tonight, more of the same, primarily cloudy, some areas of drizzle from the evening hours through the overnight time frame. Tomorrow will start off cloudy, but then as the day progresses for our Tuesday, we'll see a general clearing trend take place, at least some intervals of sunshine as we head through the afternoon, and temperatures will start progressing back in the upward direction, swinging from below normal to back above. So here is Michael, formerly a tropical storm, now up to a hurricane. Sustained winds at 75 miles an hour. It is a Category 1 storm. It is moving to the north right now at 7 miles an hour. It is forecast to strengthen as it moves over the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Could reach Category 2, perhaps Category 3, major hurricane status as it eventually bears down on the panhandle of Florida. We're talking about Wednesday morning, that time frame. Of course, by later Tuesday, in fact, conditions will start deteriorating. Then, as it moves inland, of course, weakening. But some of that moisture from the system by late in the week, say Thursday, could interact with a cold front heading in our direction from the west. So if the cold front and the remnant moisture from Michael team up, we could be talking about a pretty wet and stormy Thursday for us here across Connecticut. Regardless, we will see a chance for rain and storms on Thursday with that frontal system arriving from the west. So in the meantime, tomorrow back in the mid and upper 70s, 80 or better on Thursday, trending unsettled on Thursday. Then on Friday, behind that storm system that's bringing that chance for storms on Thursday, trending cooler. And for the upcoming weekend, right now looking dry for both weekend days, some cool mornings, upper 30s and low 40s. Afternoon highs on Saturday only in the mid-50s, back to the low 60s on Sunday. And for shoreline highs close to 80 Wednesday, then of course trending back in the downward direction as we head through the end of the week and into the upcoming weekend. So of course Saturday we've got the Hartford Marathon, half marathon, relay, 5K, all the good events happening, kicking off 8 o'clock in our capital city at Bushnell Park. So in the meantime, it's looking good for the race. But okay. Thursday, the big question again. We are going to see the chance for rain and storms in association with the cold front. Some of our models take the remnant moisture from Michael a little bit farther offshore and not as big of an issue for us here in Connecticut. But if it were to team up with that front, if they were to merge, then that could mean more rain and some stormy conditions for us.
So we got to watch and wait.
Details to follow. Yep.
Nice that the race looks good though, and that's good morning temperatures for runners, right?
In the low 40s, bring it on.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Of course.
Well,